Hi, in this video, we will talk about cranial nerves. The cranial nerves are a set of 12 paired nerves that arise directly from the brain or brainstem. The cranial nerves provide motor and sensory supply, mainly to the structures within the head and neck. The sensory supply includes both general sensation, such as temperature and touch, and special sensation, such as taste, vision, smell, balance, and hearing. The names of the cranial nerves relate to their function, and they are also numerically identified in Roman numerals. Now, let's see our beautiful 12 cranial nerves individually. The first cranial nerve, olfactory nerve. This is a pure sensory nerve that is responsible for smell sensation. The second cranial nerve, optic nerve. This is a pure sensory nerve which is responsible for vision, and it is the only cranial nerve which is considered as a part of central nervous system due to its embryological development. Hence, it is affected in diseases attack central nervous system, such as multiple sclerosis. The third cranial nerve, oculomotor nerve. This is a pure motor nerve which has two main functions. 1. Muscle function. It provides motor supply to 4 of the 6 muscles around the eye. These muscles help the eye to move and focus on objects. 2. Pupil response. It is responsible to control the size of the pupil as it responds to light. The fourth cranial nerve, trochlear nerve. This is a pure motor nerve responsible to control the superior oblique muscle. This muscle is responsible for downward, outward, and inward eye movements. The fifth cranial nerve, trigeminal nerve. This is the largest cranial nerve, and it carries both sensory and motor information. Hence, we call it a mixed nerve. The trigeminal nerve has 3 divisions, which are ophthalmic. This division sends sensory information from the upper part of the face. Maxillary. This division sends sensory information from the middle part of the face. Mandibular. This division carries sensory and motor information. It sends sensory information from the ears, lower lip, and chin, and it will control the movement of the muscle within the jaw and ear. The sixth cranial nerve, abducens nerve. This is a pure motor nerve, supplies the lateral rectus muscle in the eye that is responsible for abduction movement. The seventh cranial nerve, facial nerve. It provides both motor and sensory functions, including moving muscles used for facial expressions, providing a sense of taste from the anterior 2/3 of the tongue, supplying glands in the head and neck area, such as salivary glands and tear-producing glands. The eighth cranial nerve, vestibulocochlear nerve. This is a pure sensory nerve that has 2 parts. 1. Cochlear portion that is responsible for hearing. 2. Vestibular portion that is responsible for balance. The ninth cranial nerve, glossopharyngeal nerve. This is a mixed nerve, carries both sensory and motor information, including sending sensory information from the sinuses, the back of the throat, parts of the inner ear, and the back part of the tongue, providing a sense of taste from the posterior 1/3 of the tongue, stimulating voluntary movement of a muscle in the back of the throat called the stylopharyngeus muscle. The 10th cranial nerve, vagus nerve. It is a very diverse nerve that has both sensory and motor functions, including sending sensory information from the ear canal and parts of the throat, sending sensory information from organs in the chest and the trunk, such as the heart and intestine, allowing motor control of muscles in the throat, stimulating the muscles of organs, such as GIT movement. The 11th cranial nerve, accessory nerve. This is a pure motor nerve that controls the muscles in the neck. These muscles allow you to rotate, flex, and extend your neck and shoulders. The last cranial nerve, hypoglossal nerve. This nerve is a motor nerve responsible for tongue movement.